toll stand at 20, but at least 4 other soldiers are critically injured. My colleague Srinjoy Chaudhury joining us now with more inputs on this. Srinjoy, even though the casualty figures, the fatalities stand at 20, we are told that several others have been grievously injured. The numbers could rise. And also, given the circumstances in which this major clash happened, it seems there are many soldiers who are reported missing. Can you give us the overall picture on the loss that has been faced on the Indian side?
Well, 20 soldiers is what the Indian Army and the Indian government is saying, and that's how it is. But we've heard that there are 4 soldiers of the large number who were injured in the fighting, who are critically injured. We naturally hope that the best for them. 4 critically injured, still fighting for their lives. It has to be understood that at this point, that for several hundred soldiers on both sides fought for 6 hours with iron rods and stones. So you would expect a large number of injuries and deaths on both sides. So there have been serious casualties on both sides, and that's something that has been acknowledged by the Indian Army. Now, 20 dead is absolutely certain because this is what the Indian government has been saying. But we know that there have been 4 critically injured. Now, as far as missing officers and men are concerned, that is not something that is still in public domain. The armed forces or the government has not said anything about it. We have heard that a few soldiers may be missing. Under the circumstances, considering the terrain, considering the darkness, considering the cold and all that, yes, a few could be missing. But we will have to get absolute clarity on where they are, what the actual situation on the ground is.
Absolutely. We have to wait for official confirmation and corroboration on these figures. But right now, Srinjoy confirming for us that 4 other soldiers are grievously injured. 20 is the figure of fatalities on the Indian side. Stay with us, Srinjoy. More news coming in. U.S. State Department issues a statement on the Indo-China clash. The State Department says, and I quote, "We are closely monitoring the situation between the Indian and the Chinese forces along the line of actual control. We note the Indian Army has announced that 20 soldiers lost their lives. We offer our condolences to their families. Both India and China have expressed their desire to de-escalate, and we support a peaceful resolution of the current situation." During their telephonic conversation on the 2nd of June, President Trump and PM Modi had discussed the situation on the India-China border dispute, unquote. Well, so this is the statement coming in from the United States on the Indo-China clash, and some important points from this statement, including the fact that the situation is being monitored very closely. They have also taken note of the fact that 20 Indian soldiers lost their lives. Remember, among them, 1 commanding officer as well. Now, both India and China, as per the statement released by US, says have expressed desire to de-escalate, and therefore the United States supports a peaceful resolution of the current situation.